My name is Joyce Dennison. I am originally from Kennett Square, Pennsylvania. I enrolled at Morgan State College in 1960. When I first attended Morgan, what I was very intrigued about was it was the very first time I felt like the majority versus the minority, because Morgan is a member of the historical black colleges. What I did not know was how segregated Baltimore City was, since our campus was directly across the street from the Northwood Shopping Center. We could go to the Northwood Shopping Center, but you could not try on any of the clothes at the department stores, nor could you go to the Northwood Movie Theater. Because Morgan has always been known for its social justice, and there were demonstrations against the movie theater for 40 years. The student government and sororities and fraternities were instrumental in starting these protests. Most people do not realize that the protests were not just a group of students meeting at a specific location, then marching to the theater. It was at least 2 months worth of training on non-violence. No matter what the agitators at the theater did, your response was to be always non-violent. I mean, people poured coffee on you, spit on you, some would personally attack you. You just grit your teeth, bear in mind the purpose was to gain equal civil rights. The night I was arrested was the third night. The first 2 nights, the students that were arrested were taken to a precinct jail, spent the night in jail, appeared before a judge, received a stern lecture, but were released. The night my group was arrested, which I said is the third night of the demonstration, females were taken to the Pine Street jail, males were taken to another precinct jail. When we were bussed to the court thinking we would have the same results, the judge instead not only gave us a stern lecture, informed us we were at college to receive an education, but placed each one of us under $500 bail. The group I was in consisted of 18 to 20 people. We couldn't even come up with $50 among the 18 to 20, let alone the $500. Then we were transported to the city jail. When we arrived at the city jail, the permanent residents weren't too pleased because we were putting a strain on overcrowding, food consumption, laundry consumption, and a big financial strain on the city's finances. We spent 3 nights in jail. The only way we were released is we had sent out urgent appeals to other colleges in the area, such as Goucher, Johns Hopkins, and a lot of the Big Ten schools in the Northeast like Princeton, Yale, University of Pennsylvania, they had sent word back, we will be coming to Baltimore for the weekend, planning on being guests of the city, which would put more financial strain on city resources. The mayor approached the owner of the theater and gave him two choices: open the theater and admit anyone that could pay the admission, or close the theater. But like I said, it was a 40-year struggle. Our group were at the end. We were not at the beginning. My name is Joyce Dennison. When I fought against social injustice, I remember the fear factor. I had never experienced how one human being could dislike another human being based on pigmentation.